You're either on top or you're on the bottom. You're never in the middle. And if you're in the middle, you're suffering. You're suffering. Let me tell you something real straight up from the heart. I like to have a lot of money. I like to buy nice cars and I like to wear nice clothes and I like to have a six pack. I like to walk into a room knowing that I'm super fit and that you have people that are looking at me and they're like, damn, that guy is super fit. That's what I like. And I don't apologize for it. But if I'm going to try to live in the middle and be like, oh, yeah, I'm trying, then I'm not being myself. But what attracts people? What attracts success? Success attracts success. So if you right now, maybe you just started, maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you're at your wit's end, you've been trying to lose weight for so long, but you don't know how you're going to do it. Well, see yourself as already being there. I like Aston Martins, but right now they don't have a manual transmission option. I want to buy an SRT Viper. It's about a $150,000 car. I'm visualizing myself already having it right there in my garage, right there. You're either on top or you're at the bottom. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. There's no such thing as unrealistic goals. There's only unrealistic deadlines. What I want you guys to do is put on your blinders and focus on what actually works to lose the fat, build the muscle, and actually get into six-pack city for once. And that is to have blinders on and only focus on one thing, and that is to make it a lifestyle. And you guys are going to be bombarded and thrown quick fixes and solutions your way. Same thing happens to me. I'm building my business. There's like this marketing funnel, then there's this marketing funnel, then there's these types of ads, and there's this types of ad. They all work, but none of them work if I pay a little bit of attention to all of them. But if I pay all my attention to one of them, then it's going to work. See yourself like you're on top already. And don't be afraid. So many women, and this is women, men don't have this problem, but women feel guilty for being successful. I don't know what it is. You make money, you feel good. You're surviving in California. You should pat yourself on the back every single day. You're in California. You know how good the weather is and the beaches and the ocean. Don't be ashamed of who you are and what you're accomplishing. I'll promise you this. If you subdue yourself and you start lowering your energy and lowering your frequency just so you don't offend the plebes and the peasants, with all due respect, then you're killing yourself. You need to let your light shine bright. Be your best self, and in doing so, you'll give others permission to do the same. And I'll leave you guys with this. If I post content and I say losing weight is calories in versus calories out, you just got to take one step in front of the other. You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just got to take the first step. Everybody's going to say, yeah, I like that. Yeah. But I'm not going to make an impact on anybody. If I say, hey, if your kids are around, you're killing your kids. Stop messing around. You need to be a better role model. And here's what it's costing you by not putting yourself first. You're losing money at work. You're losing opportunities. You're having a bad sex life. Get it together. When I say that, I'm going to offend 90% of the people. But the 10% that resonates with it, they're actually going to take action. And guess what? Those 90% that get offended, they were never going to do anything anyway. Be your best self already. Those who get offended by you being your best self, they were never real anyway. They shouldn't have been in your life anyway. That's my stance right there. So does anybody want to talk about food and all that stuff?